I am the one you seek. The one and only Tanta Sila.
A remake of the iconic 2005 Resident Evil 4 will have players returning as Leon Kennedy, set on a mission to rescue the US President's daughter Ashley, who's been kidnapped by a cult in rural Spain. You'll have to fight through hordes of infected villagers controlled by an unknown parasite as you attempt to get Ashley back to safety, while also trying to uncover the mystery of what happened alongside returning character Ada Wong. Set to release on the 24th of March, Resident Evil 4 will be coming out on both generations of console, as well as PC. Some would call this EA's take on Monster Hunter. Wild Hearts is an upcoming action role-playing game where players hunt huge monsters in Azuma, a fantasy world inspired by feudal Japan. The monsters you hunt are called kimono, who cause chaos throughout the land. Armed with deadly weapons and ancient karakuri technology, ranging from wagon wheels to assault umbrellas, you'll lay hunt across a range of environments and biomes to slay just as a diverse range of creatures. It's currently set to release only on current gen and Windows on February 16th of this year.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellyan responding to your distress call.
The second iconic horror remake on this list is Dead Space. After a deep space mining ship, the USG Ishimura sends out a distress signal whilst mining on the planet Aegis 7. The CEC, who's responsible for mining in the area, sends in the USG Kellyan and its crew to investigate. You play as that crew's engineer, Isaac Clarke, as you explore the masterfully crafted levels of the abandoned Ishimura, all whilst trying to survive the horrors and uncover the mysteries that lie within. Hot on the heels of its spiritual successor, the Callisto Protocol, Dead Space's remake is set to release on the 27th of January to current gen consoles as well as PC.
It was 1944. Our orders were to liberate the Italian city of Gaeta. Taking the beach was our first objective.
The hotly anticipated sequel to Companies of Heroes 2 is set to reimagine its gameplay formula with a brand new single-player campaign map to add repeated replayability, as well as moving closer towards a more infantry-style skirmish game instead of the horde of tank meta which dominated the previous title. The game's looking better than ever and now based in the Mediterranean. This is a game that any RTS fan should check out before it comes out on the 23rd of February. Sent to find a missing billionaire on a remote island, you'll find yourself in a cannibal-infested hellscape. You'll have to craft, build, and struggle to survive, alone or with friends, in a terrifying open-world survival horror simulator. This seems to be more of a spiritual successor than a sequel to the indie hit The Forest the developers are best known for. but visually as well as mechanically, it looks like they've just turned up all the best bits to 11. PC is set to launch on the 23rd of February, and console dates haven't been confirmed yet, but they are coming later down the line. Atomic Heart is set in a mad utopian world, based on an alternative 1950s Soviet Union where advanced robotics help shape the world's events. You must adapt your fighting style for each opponent you come across, and use your environment and upgraded equipment to get through the game. This gorgeous looking FPS will be the developer Mundfish's first major launch of the studio, and will be released on all platforms February 21st.
Lumos.
Not without its controversies, this might actually be the most hotly anticipated game on the list for general audiences. Avalanche Software have taken a complete deviated route from their usual game style to create a visually impressive as well as immersive version of the Harry Potter universe. With a detailed character customization menu and a surprisingly well-designed combat system, this game will definitely make a stir in the industry. Hogwarts Legacy is set to drop on the 10th of February to all platforms. From a technical aspect, Forspoken looks phenomenal. The focus of development was for a fast and fluid movement system, and that seems to have been exactly what they've achieved. The story follows Frey, a young woman who is sent from her home in New York to a fantasy world called Athea. There she discovers a range of magical powers on her grand journey to discover the world and return to her own home. It's set to release initially on PlayStation on the 21st of January, but a PC port is in the works and will come later down the line.
You will be doing our land a great service by killing her.
Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments which of these titles has you most excited. I plan to make further in-depth content on each of these titles closer to their launch, so don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date, and it also helps the channel out if you enjoyed this video. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.